this is Munson with Munson Music. I'm going to talk about how you play a song by Brice called I Don't Dance. And we end up cabling this on first fret to kind of match the recording. We'll walk through a couple things in root position. And we start out on a C major chord with this cool little piano lick actually, where you can play third fret on the high E, and then open E, and then first fret on the high E, and then first fret on the B string. And you know, kind of try and match that, like kind of a 3, 3, 3, 3, oh, 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 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Or you can kind of back that up around the chord. And the way you play C major, first finger goes to the B on the first fret, second finger on the D second fret, and third finger on the A string third fret. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, that sounds a C major chord and it sounds really happy. Now it kind of leaves your pinky free to kind of hit in that high E on the third fret. If you kind of dig on that, kind of taking that lick there and kind of adding it to the chord. And then you can kind of lift off the pinky to kind of get the open E, that's kind of part of the lick. And then we'll be going to an F major chord. We'll talk about an easy way to play this. But if you know the bar F, you do your first finger across the entire first fret, second finger on the G second fret, third finger on the A third fret, and the pinky on the D third fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an F major bar chord and it sounds really happy. Now you may also want to think about using an F major setting, where you do first finger on the B string first fret, second finger on the G second fret, and third finger on the D third fret. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, it sounds an F major setting. It sounds really groovy, happy. So if you're just starting out, that might be a good option for the F. And then from the F, we go back to our C. And you can kind of work that with just the downs, kind of trying to follow those melody notes. It can be kind of a cool idea. C, F, C. Or there's a couple other strummings you may want to think about through the song. Or you could almost take that idea and kind of double time it, actually kind of an 8 down on each chord. C, F. If you want to build up a lot of energy, that can be a cool way to kind of work it. Or one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So if you take the C and tried that a lot, you'd have down, down, up, down, up, C, down, up, C, down, up. So we tried that through that intro. We'd have the C, down, up, C, F, C. Or another strum pattern I would think about, kind of for myself, actually kind of matching the drum feel a little bit more, is something called the 16th note strum pattern. And what I mean by that is if you're tapping your foot to the beat, right now we're kind of dividing that beat into 2 parts with our down, down, up, down, up. 1, 2, 1, 2, and that's called an 8th note. What a 16th note is where you divide that into 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And one of my favorite 16th note strum patterns is a long down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. What I mean by that is if you take the C and do it down for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what you'd be doing on the first beat. Then on the second beat, you'd be doing a down on 1, down on 3, up on 4. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, down, 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 down. And then on the third beat, you do a up on 2, down on 3. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, up, down, 1, up, down, 1, up, down. And then on the last beat, you'd be going down, up, right along with the 1, 2, 3, 4. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So all together, you get down. And our verse starts on the C, and then we go to F, and then we go to a G major chord. And we play G major. First finger goes to A on the second fret, second finger on the low E on the third fret, and third finger on the high E on the third fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a G major chord, and it sounds really happy. Now you may also want to think about putting third on the B third, pinky on the high E third, and working that for your G major. And through that verse part, actually, you could work kind of the down idea, kind of that C, the down, down, up, down, C, F, G, G, starts on the C major, and then we go to G major. And sometimes you'll actually kind of hear this cool little bass line actually where the A string on the second fret of the G kind of comes out. It's kind of a G/B or a G with a B in the bass. It kind of help lead to an A minor chord. And the way you play A minor, first finger goes to the B on the first fret, second finger on the D string second fret, and third finger on the G second fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an A minor chord, and it sounds really sad. Now on A minors in general, it can be kind of cool to lift the first finger and make that an A suspended second. Or you could add in the pinky on the B third for an A suspended chord and kind of say some things around A minors. Or you could lift off the third finger for an A minor 7. Or randomly you could add in the pinky on the high third for an A minor 7. And then from the A minor we go back to C, and then our G but with the B in the bass, and then we go back to A minor, and another A minor, but then we go to an E minor chord. Normally you do this first finger on the A second, second finger on the D second, and if you strum all those together, it sounds an E minor chord and it sounds really sad. And then from the E minor we go to our G major chord at the very, very end. Now randomly on the E minor actually, sometimes it can be kind of cool to add in the third finger on the B third, pinky on the high E third, and make that an E minor 7. And that might actually make that change a little bit easier from the E minor to the G. And randomly, if you dig those voicings, actually, for the A, you could kind of use an A7 sus, where you do first finger on the D second, second finger on the G second, third finger on the B third, pinky on the high E third for your A minor. Sounds slightly more unresolved, but that might make that change a little bit easier. And actually, for the C, through that part, if you kind of dig on that other G voicing, you could use a C major 9, where you do first finger on the D second, second finger on the A third, third finger on the B third, pinky on the high E third, instead of the C major. And then that way you can actually kind of leave that 3 and 4 down through that whole chorus part. So we tried that with our down, down, up, down, up. We'd have the C, G, A minor, C, G, A minor. And then on the E minor, you may want to just kind of down hits. Actually, you'll kind of hear that kind of break down at different points through the tune. And then from there, then we'd be repeating a lot of those parts until we get to our solo. And our solo starts on the C, and then we go to our G/B, but then we go to a D minor chord. And then we play D minor. First finger goes to high on the first fret, second finger on the G second fret, and third or fourth finger on the B string third fret. And if you strum the D string and the high E string, that sounds a D minor chord, and it sounds really sad. Now you may also want to think about lifting off the first finger, making that a D suspended second, or adding in the pinky on the high E third for a D suspended chord, kind of saying some things around the D minor chord. So we tried that with our down, down, up, down. We'd have the C, G, D minor, D minor, C, G, D minor, D minor. And then from there, we'll be going into our outro chorus and kind of back to our intro for our outro. Now the weird part is to play along with Lee Brice, instead of starting on a C chord, he's starting on a D flat major chord. So to play along with the recording, what you want to do is take a capo, and if you put the capo on first fret, then now your C is really a D flat major, and your F is really a G flat major, and your G is really an A flat major, and your A minor is really a B flat minor, and your E minor is really an F minor chord, and your D minor is really an E flat minor chord. But to take it from the very beginning, actually, on that intro, you can kind of work just that down idea through the C, F, C, or you could try that double tom with the downs if you kind of dig on that and kind of add a little bit more energy to it. C, C, or you could try the down, down, up, down, C, like this too is bass notes. And a lot of times on that first down of the down, down, up, down, up, or the down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, you can throw in a bass note for the chord. So on the C you'd have the A for the bass. On the F bar you'd have low E for the bass. On the F major 7 you'd have D for the bass. have low E for the bass, unless you're doing the G/B, in which case you do the A string for your bass. And then on the A minor, we have the A for the bass. On the E minor, we have low E for the bass. And on the D minor, we have the D string for the bass. So we tried that intro with a bass down, up, down, up. You'd have the C with an A bass, C with an A bass, F with the bass, down, up, C with an A bass. Or if you're digging on the 16th feel, you could add basses to that and make it a bass, down, down, up, down, or bass, bass, down, up, down, up, or bass, bass, down, up, bass, down, up, down. Can all be really cool to kind of try. So you got the C, kind of dig on that. And then from there, we'll be going into our first verse. We try that with a bass, down, up, down, up. We have C with an A bass, F with a bass, down, G with low E bass, C with an A bass, C, F, G with low E bass, G with low E bass. Or if we tried that with our 16th pattern, we have the C, chorus. So we tried that with a bass, down, up, down, up. We'd have C with an A bass, G with low E bass, A minor with an A bass, A minor with an A bass, C with an A bass, G/B with an A bass, A minor with an A bass, A minor with an A bass, E minor with low E bass, G with low E bass. Or if you're digging on the 16th, you could have C, G/B, A minor, C, G/B, A minor, From there, they'll be going back into a little piece of our intro. So kind of like C, and then from there, we'll be going into our next verse. So back to our C, our second chorus. So now C, G/B, A minor. If you know the licks around these chords, feel free to take this lesson and kind of run with it. You may want to A minor, A minor, into our solo part. So we try that with a bass, down, up, down, up. We'd have C with an A bass, G/B with an A bass, D minor with a D bass, D minor with a D bass, C with an A bass, G/B with an A bass, D minor with a D bass, D minor with a D bass. Or if you're digging on the 16th, you'd have the C, G/B, our outro chorus. So C, G, basics of how you can strum through I Don't Dance by Lee Brice. Good luck!